Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about a couple processes I've been using with clients and some real stories to illustrate the power of these energetic healing methods. So, one thing I've been doing with my clients, but also myself, is helping to heal our chakras, healing our body when it pertains to a certain feeling or a certain emotion that's coming up. So I'll give you an example from my own life because this just happened and it's pretty crazy, but it really does illustrate the point. So lately I've been feeling like it's hard to talk to people about my clairvoyant abilities, that I'm an energy healer, and I've been working on that for so long. And finally, I felt like I was making a breakthrough, felt like I was getting in front of more people and talking about it. However, I still feel like there's been this resistance. Like when I talk about it, I still have people getting offended or making me feel small because they don't have the same belief system as me. So I've been trying to figure out what's going on. So today I used this specific chakra healing method that I came up with to really figure out where this is coming from. And so I took myself through this process, which I'll explain to you now, but it's really a lot more powerful doing it with somebody like me. But pretty much I was able to visualize where is this coming from in my body, and I realized it was coming from my confidence center, my solar plexus. From there, I was guided on a journey from my own volition, but also just through my body, down into some dark pieces of myself. I then saw myself as a Catholic schoolgirl. So I was baptized Catholic, was not raised religious. But I have kind of always felt this pressure to be something else, I guess. I was raised in a pretty religious hometown, and my extended family is Catholic. So I guess I had a lot of wounds around that, but didn't even realize. So as I was going through this, I saw this version of myself that was a Catholic schoolgirl. It was never me in real life. And she started telling me how amazing, how perfect she is, how nice and wonderful, and she knows the Bible and all of these things, all things that I never was or had in my life. Then she started telling me how crappy I was because I made mistakes in high school. I swear, I have a raunchy sense of humor sometimes. I can be kind of an a-hole about certain things, and I'm not picture perfect. Like, I'm very nice, but I also have a side of me that's maybe like, don't mess with me. So she was telling me these are all the bad things about me, and how dare you not go to church? How dare you not do these things? So I, in turn, found myself yelling back at her saying, I'm actually a lot cooler than you because of these things. I actually have a big personality because I'm not always trying to be the nice girl. I actually have an interesting sense of fashion. And I was going through all of these pieces of myself that I've been suppressing, been actually feeling like were wrong with me because I haven't been I've been putting myself against this like pedestal of a Catholic schoolgirl who's like all nice and perfect and whatever. And that's not me. So then I saw myself, and this is violent, but I was beating her up and I was really angry. And something came out of me in this moment. I saw all this generational trauma. I saw all of these things coming through, and I saw my power getting big, like my energy, my emotions. I was empowered. I was strong. I was standing up for who I am, who my personality really is, and who I'm meant to be in this world. Because I really have been making my voice small, apparently because of this other version of myself I thought I was supposed to be. I will tell you, I feel so healed now. I feel amazing. Like I could shout from the rooftops. And I never share stories like this with, a lot of people because I have always thought, well, that's weird as hell. Like, who's gonna believe this or who's going to take me seriously? But this is a big thing. This is how you heal. This is the kind of activity I take my clients through. Additionally, though, when they're doing this, I usually am doing long distance Reiki, so like energy healing on that chakra while they're talking it through. They're trying to figure out what's going on, why is something holding them back? And initially, like I'm doing the energy healing, so I'm kind of speeding up that process and healing it for them at the same time that they're finding power within themselves and realizing what's been going on and how to overcome it. So that's one thing that's been going on. It's been so powerful. I've been seeing massive changes in my clients just from doing this simple activity. The other thing that I've been doing with clients is past life regression. So this is going back timelines, going back even generationally to figure out why something is coming up. So there's been some trauma or things that have happened in our past lives that maybe have followed us into this timeline. So I'll give you another quick example. I've seen myself in another timeline as a homeless person. And I was the loneliest person, and I had my dog next to me, and I barely went into town, but once in a while I would, and I lived next to a highway, and I was just a sad, lonely individual. This prevented me from making real deep connections with people in real life because I had this contract that I wasn't going to get close to anybody because I had been hurt in this past life. As soon as I took myself through this past life regression and realized what was going on, I kind of reset the timeline in that I helped myself see why this was happening. I released and cleared the contract I had with myself, which trickled into this lifetime. And I also saw that life proceeding differently. I kind of rewrote the script for that life. That was incredibly healing as well. And you can feel it in your body when this stuff happens. You can feel a release, you can feel a relief, and your mindset and patterns change too. In one simple session, this stuff can just be dramatically changed. And I'm not saying it's going to take only one session, but just releasing pieces and layers off of ourselves like this can be so freaking powerful. As an energy healer, as a meditation person, as somebody who just, kind of fell into this. Like I've taken some things from other people, but it's not necessarily like I wasn't taught this specific tactic. But what I'm seeing is this is incredibly powerful work. So if you want to work with me and figure out how to release some of this stuff in your own life, please reach out. This is stuff that you're not taught in school, but I've been doing it with my clients and the experience is amazing. So I'll look forward to hearing from you if this is something you're interested in, or schedule a discovery call with me to learn more.